Hello everyone, I am Vishali Sethi, and in this my video I'll be talking about overview of marketing management. So let me just share my screen with all of you, and here we go. So first, if we talk about what is marketing management. So talking about marketing management, the first thing is how do you provide value? So as marketers, everybody has to think of providing value to the customer. So in this first case, which you can see here that some energy bars on your screen. So I would like to talk about the Kind energy bar maker. And so how do they provide value through their products to their customers? So what do you think are the major reasons for their growth and success? So every strong company need to build and maintain loyal customer base, and with each company must distinguish themselves from their competitors by offering some products and services which have a strong brand and which appeal to the customers. So similarly, like Kind Energy Bar are also able to create their strong loyal base customers. But how? So they are able to do that because they are selling their energy bars and they are positioning themselves as appealing, very, very convenient, tasty, healthy, and socially responsible company. So, which any consumer can really meet their consumption needs by using their energy bar. Also, they try to create and to satisfy all the consumer demands and their needs and wants. So basically, it has positioned itself, their products, as supporting a healthy lifestyle to appeal to the customers. Also, it uses natural ingredients. So they have positioned themselves on basing that they are using very natural ingredients, no artificial ingredients at all. Along with that, they are also involved in good marketing, which establishes value for them. So basically, they are committed to kindness initiatives and some goodness for the world. So this is how Kind energy bars are providing value to their customers. So each and every product, each and every brand try to create that kind of value and provide it to their customers. So based on all this, now let us talk about what is marketing. Marketing is actually used to create value in products and services, right? There we all know that it's interrelated set of 4 P's. So that 4 P's are product, price, place, and promotion. So basically we create value, we transact value, we communicate the value, and we deliver the value through marketing. So it is a set of businesses practices which is designed to plan and present an organization's products and services in ways that actually build effective customer relationships. So good marketing is not just a random activity. It requires a lot of thoughtful planning with an emphasis on their ethical implications and decisions made on the consumer and society in general. And it is also not just about buyers and sellers. We have a lot of other things which are involved in marketing. So let us have a look on the core aspects of marketing. So firstly, definitely like we have talked about, marketing helps create value. Marketing is about satisfying customer needs and wants. Marketing entails an exchange. So we'll all talk about all these factors in detail in coming slides. Marketing requires product, price, place, and promotion decisions. And marketing can be performed by both individuals and organizations as well. And marketing occurs in many, many settings, right? So let us try to see all these values. So let us talk about now the first aspect of the marketing, which is satisfying customer needs and wants. So here, first of all, I would like to ask you all, is the difference between need and want? Let me clarify this with a very simple example. So needs are definitely the basic necessities which every consumer has, and want is how to fulfill that need. So for example, these days, a mobile phone is a need for everyone, right? But what about Apple iPhone 13 Max Pro? Is that a need or a want? So that becomes a need when marketers have tried to convert that need into a want, right? So basic necessities, basic things everybody requires in their lives. But understanding and satisfying those needs and converting those needs into wants as well as desires is the role of where marketer stands for. So that is the fundamental to marketing success. So in order to understand those needs and wants, company must first identify the customers or market for its product or service. So that is the first thing, which is needs and wants. Also, they have to carefully seek out the potential customers who have both interest in the product as well as ability to buy it. So there are target markets. So target markets are those customer segments to whom the firm is interested in selling its products and services. So for example, Lamborghini is something which not everyone is interested in, right? So that is again a want for a lot of different kind of customers. So a lot of people are not interested in, or a lot of people are interested in buying that Lamborghini. So those who are not interested in, basically because they cannot afford to buy it, right? They do not have that kind of spending power to purchase that car. So Lamborghini defines its viable target market as those customers who want it and also who can afford such a product. So that is also the target markets which marketers have to really define. Then I have a question for all of you. So what do you think when apparel manufacturers develop marketing strategies? Do they concentrate on satisfying their customers' needs or wants? And what about a utility company or a cellular phone company? So like what do you think Zara, Gap, and Old Navy, what do they have different kind of marketing strategies? Are they concentrating on satisfying just the need of the customers, or they're creating those needs into wants? And if we talk about more luxury brands like Versace or Gucci, what about them? So think about it and post your thoughts in the comments below. Okay. The next exchange is entailing a next concept is in marketing exchange entails a marketing exchange. So basically, marketing is actually ultimately about the exchange. It is actually the trade of things, of values between the buyers and the seller, so that each is better off as a result. But so the exchange can occur between any two parties. They can be buyer or seller, but it's not just the exchange of money or for good or service. It can be also exchange for information or convenience as well. For example, if you go to the museums, so what do you get in return of when you buy a ticket? You do not get anything from them, right? But you actually get some kind of information or value is added to your knowledge, right? So that is also an marketing exchange. What happens when you are attending a lecture? So again, you're paying the fees and you are getting in turn knowledge, right? So that are various aspects where marketing is happening, but it is not just happening for exchange of any product. Next is, okay, so we have a small question here for all of you. So test your knowledge. Which of the following is not a part of marketing exchange? So the options are sellers provide products or services, sellers communicate and facilitate delivery, marketers assess the effectiveness of their advertising, and buyers complete the exchange by giving money and information to the seller. Again, I'll wait for your answers in the comment section below. The next part is marketing requires the marketing mix decisions. So this is actually an overview of the 4 Ps, which will be actually discussed in greater depth in my later videos. So marketing mix actually refers to the 4 Ps of, of the whole marketing, which is product, price, place, and promotion. So everywhere marketers need to create those strategies. So when they are creating they are creating a product, they have to define what kind of product or service, what kind of brand they want to create, what will be the size of the product, quality features, or packaging, warranty. So all those. So all the strategies are required while they're creating any product. Similarly, when they're defining the pricing strategy, they have to think of listing prices, discounts, allowances, and a lot of other things. Then during distribution strategies, which is the 3rd P, that is place, how do they deliver the value through different marketing channels? What should be the distribution intensity or different kind of locations like retailers or online? So everything has to be thought of. and the communication strategies, that is promotional tools, which kind of promotional tools marketers should take in, like advertising, sales promotion, personal selling, public relations, direct marketing, or digital marketing. So let us see all these four P's in detail. The first one is product, that is creating of value. So the fundamental purpose of marketing is to create value by developing a variety of offerings, which include goods, services, and ideas to satisfy the customer needs, right? Students can generally relate to goods and services, but the marketing of ideas is actually a new concept to them. So water and the concept of bottled water is an extremely interesting topic. So like, what is water? Water is a product, right? And so how do they, so water is something which we can buy directly from our taps, but how do the product of bottled water is adding value to some people? We have to think about that. So that bottled water has actually revolutionized marketing, right? So a product that has been created, it never existed before, and customers did not value earlier, but now they truly value that, right? Also, there can you can consider a lot of services like banking services, hospitality services, insurance services. So these are also marketed and created. They try to create value and give it to the customers. What about ideas? So what are ideas actually? So like we have this example, like promotion of ideas which create value. So if you see in the poster, we have this big smart poster which says bicycles do not come with bumpers. So basically this type of marketing is creating a value by promoting ideas such as bicycle safety. So similarly, we can also have a lot of other ideas like, which are targeting maybe some children. This kind of posters are targeting children. We can also have like women empowerment ideas or don't drink and drive. So these kind of ideas can be promoted, which are again included in marketing. Then the next is price, which is transacting value. So now everything has a price, right? Though it doesn't always have to be monetary. So price is everything that buyer gives up, like money, time, and energy in exchange of the product or service. So a good example of how price expresses value is the variations in price associated with like air travel. So the prices can actually vary based on demand for the flight timing and destinations. So we have to understand that price include everything, not just money, but yes, the time and energy also which is involved. Then the place, which is delivering value. So place delivers the product to the customers. So all the activities which are necessary to get the product to the right customer when the customer wants it, that is included in distribution strategy. So supply chain management is one of the important aspect of distribution strategies. So where would you find the product in the store? That is something which is covered by place strategies, and we'll talk about it in detail in the later slides. Then about, okay, so if we have to think about distribution strategy, so like how does a company get the product to the right customer when and where they want it? So basically all of this is done through carefully designing the whole of distribution strategy. It is very, very complex and it requires consideration of many factors as well as high level of coordination. So it is very important to understand these channels and this supply chain management in detail. Then the last is promotion, that is communication of the value. So the communication of the value, all the activities which are included in communication, like and like personal selling or advertising or PR, basically they are used to persuade and remind the potential buyers, and also they are used to influence the opinions or elicit a response. So that is about communication. Okay, so we have one small question again for you. So promotion is dash by a marketer that informs, persuades, and reminds potential buyers about a product or service to influence their opinions or elicit their response. So please give your options, please give your answers in the comment section below. And finally, if we talk about marketing, which can be performed by both individuals and organizations. So there are these three types of marketing which is done these days. First is B2B. that is business to business. So, which is wholesaling, like which is often done between business to business. Like manufacturers are producing and they're selling it to further distributors or retailers. So that is happening B2B marketing. Then we have B2C marketing, which is all retailing is done in business to consumer selling, like Best Buy, Walmart. So all of these things where retailers are selling the products directly to the consumers. And finally, C2C marketing, which is customer to customer marketing. So this is something which is developed very recently. It was there earlier, but not people did not understand that very frequently. So like swap meets are happening or eBay, yard sales, and the best example in the latest scenario is Facebook Marketplace, where customers are selling their products to another customers, right? So these are the aspects where marketing can be performed. And finally, very important with the aspect of marketing, social media has started to play a very, very integral part of the marketing and communication strategies. So earlier, the digital tools were not very used, but nowadays they are very easily and quickly used for creating and sharing content to foster dialogue, social relationships, and their personal identities, right? So obviously we know that most of the brands, companies, and a lot of firms are using social media to engage with the customers, to promote their products, and including even delivering of the products directly through social media only. So I will end my slide, this small chapter on overview of marketing here, and we'll talk about more things in the next upcoming videos. Thank you. Bye-bye for that.